Hey, what's up guys? Master Shiny here, coming back with a brand new video for you guys. This is a video I didn't want to make, but unfortunately enough time has passed that I think it is time to come forward with the truth. I've given this person multiple opportunities to redeem themselves, and they have not done so. So today we're going to be talking about how I got scammed. At this point, I believe from YouTube guidelines, I'm supposed to say not to harass this person, although my personal opinion. Alright, this is my third time recording this, because the first two times I got really off. But this is Main Agency. This is the website that scammed me. Now, Main Agency, if we scroll down here, for people that work for them, there is these four people. I am talking to this person right here. Now, this person right here does not understand what being a business represents. On their website, they claim to work with a decent amount of popular people, someone like Anomaly. I'm going to be completely honest, this does not really give you much reputability if you're paying them first, and therefore you're just bringing the deal. You're a middleman. I don't really get the reputation about that. But let's head on over to the Discord messages between me and that person. Now I'm going to be blocking out anything to do with the specific price for this, but basically around the end of the year, they sent me an offer about a website called XPlay. Now XPlay is not something that most people have heard of, but it is a decently reputable site in my opinion. I don't really know XPlay's involvement in this, and I think honestly XPlay is just kind of gotten caught in the crossfire, so I don't really put too much blame on them. I put it all on Main Agency for not thinking their reputation and following through on what they agreed to is worth the amount that we agreed on. But basically, I talked about how I didn't really want to do a single integration. It's not something that I put too much emphasis on, which is probably why, if you've noticed, not every single one of my videos is sponsored. Now, going forward, at least a decent amount of them are going to be sponsored, because this really caveat right here. I said that they needed to approve my integration in 24 hours. That's because I've locked into a longer contract, and I wanted to make sure this did not interfere with that. That contract starts next Monday, and the thing is, that matters a lot more to me than this single integration, which is why I needed this integration to make sure it was done quickly. And he said it would be absolutely possible to do this in 24 hours, that they would approve it in 24 hours, and that really didn't seem like an issue. They were going to pay me out through crypto. I sent over the integration and I heard no response. Let me actually rephrase that. I did hear a response. He said, "Hey bro, one moment," and then proceeded to not send me a single message throughout the day. He did not send me one singular message. He didn't say, "I'm sending this over to the company to see what they think about it. I'll let you know." He did not even say more than 4 words. And then I said, "Hey, is it good to go? Is it good to go?" The video's going up in 12 hours. If I get no response, I'm assuming the integration is good to go, because we agreed upon the fact that this is something that is going to be taking place in 24 hours or less. Once the integration got sent over, 24 hours to approved, he agreed to that. And then he comes back to me 3 hours and 2 minutes before my video is being released. The video's all done. I'm asleep at this point, and he says, "Hello, I am very sorry. I sent the video to my customer and he made a grave mistake. He sent me a link with the wrong project altogether. Because of the names, he got it mixed up." So I don't really understand, one, his purpose here. If he's talking to the customer, why don't I just talk to the customer? This is the reason I don't really ever go through middlemen, is because there's not really a reason for it at my size. There's no good reason as to why I can't talk to these companies myself. But the even bigger problem here is that I said, I don't really care. I did the agreement and someone owes me my money because the video goes live in 2 hours and it's too late to fix it now. And he says, "Unfortunately, I don't have the money. Otherwise, I would have sent it to you." They send after a preview of the video. I don't care if you don't have my money from the company. You owe me my money. You did not follow through on the agreement that we set. And I'm going to scroll down a little bit here. I sent him messages over the span of 4 days, and he could not be asked to pick up his computer for more than 2 seconds to let me know any information. And then finally yesterday I sent him a message saying, "So you scammed me." And then he says, "Hi, sorry for delay, blah 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 blah. I said this is not his project. They made a mistake and sent another brief. I can't pay for that." I don't think he understands that I do not give a living shit if he screwed up. I really do not care at all. It's not my problem in the slightest that you screwed up or whoever the hell you're talking to screwed up. I agreed on the requirements that we met. And you can see what I said here. I said, that is not my problem. It's literally not my problem. If you are so as a business that you cannot eat the cost of this because you screwed up or your supplier screwed up and you failed to follow through on the entire contract that we talked about, that is something that everyone needs to know. And I basically told him that if your company and reputation are not worth your word, then I will let anyone know. Not in a sense to blackmail him, but literally to give you an idea of how pissed off I am that you think that you can fail to follow through on a project and then put it on me. His next message says, "You released it without confirmation." You're right, I did, because you did not follow through to what we agreed earlier, in which case I still followed through with the contract. You can read the rest of the messages here. This is the business I've ever worked with. This is the business practice I have ever seen, to put it on me as the person who delivered the final step, that it is my fault, that I should have, one, read his mind that this was the incorrect brief or some. I don't really know what the he wants, but basically I'm not getting my money, so I'm gonna let you all know that I got scammed by main agency, and I know it doesn't apply to everyone, but I hope you don't get scammed by a main agency as well.